I was talking to this girl and we was having, I'm guessing, a debate or a light sparring match, debating wise. And basically, she was trying to prove the point that if men can do it, women can do it. Or why does a man feel like a woman has to listen to him just because he's the man, he provides and he takes care of everything? And she was just going so hard about it. And the point that I made to drive it home that made her shut up was the apocalypse theme that I love to throw out there. And this is it. I said, if you're a woman and we're in the apocalypse times and it's every man for themselves, and I said, there are men outside that's starting to group up, just like in those apocalypse movies, just like the Book of Eli. Men are starting to group up. Men are starting to rape and pillage and start taking things and robbing and things like that. And I said, there's a group of men out there that's grabbing every woman that they see to make them their women, to cook for them and clean for them at their spots and things like that. And I said, you're by yourself at this moment. And I said, basically, you're about to almost get caught. And I said, now all of a sudden, some dude pops up out of the ground. You see a dude come up from out of the ground. Basically, this guy then created an underground bunker, and this guy has like sewer tunnels all out through the city. Inside this guy's underground bunker, he got food, shelter, TVs, um, just everything that you will need, or whatever the case may be. Now, I asked her. I said, when you seen this man, you asked this man to help you, help me. They're out here raping people and they're doing this and they're doing that. Now, that man said, you know what? I don't want to take you on because you come with too many problems. I can't trust you. You're going to tell that man. I asked her what she's going. I asked her who she was going to go with. She basically said, obviously, I go with the man that's got the bunker and things. But this is where it gets deeper at. You see, when she's deciding to go with this man is telling her, you can't come in here running your mouth acting like you run shit. This is my underground bunker. I created the sewer lines. I know when they outside raping and pillaging, the peak times when they doing it. So at this time, you supposed to be in the house. You don't come out until I tell you to come out. When you do go out, you go out where I tell you to go, and you do what I tell you to do. You cook for me. You give your body to me. You belong to me because I protect you from all the other men out there outside. Now, this same woman in modern day time will sit back and say, why do I don't have to cheat if the man is out there cheating? Why I can't do the same thing? Like if you coming into my underground bunker and I got 10 hoes up in here and they all butt naked, fixing me food, and I'm having sex with all of them, and you become being the 11th woman that I done took off the street, you don't get to come in here and say, oh no, we finna change this shit. Them other bitches gotta go. No, bitch, you can go. That's the equivalent to you having a rotation and you get a girl and she wants you to only deal with her. Bitch, you don't provide no value. You ain't doing nothing different than what they do. But you special. What makes you so special? And this is what women really want. So you mean, and this is what I'm thinking in my head when I'm talking to them. I'm saying, so you mean to tell me that you want a man to go out there, build a house for him to move you in the house, for you to run the house. So he went and put forth all the energy, all the effort, all the money to go and build this house, all for him to move you into the house, for you to tell him what to do in his house that he bought and created. Make that make sense. But in every female's mind, that's what they want. That's why they don't want a man to have male friends around to keep him on his game, or deal when he dealing with other women, he can't she can't use her vagina against him. This is why women don't like when you don't have other women. Bro, I done had so many threesomes. I done had so many threesomes. Females don't care about the other woman in that way. Women care about their position. A woman will sit back and literally both of them be slobbing on you, like slobbing on your knob. But they don't care. They don't care about it in that way. They want to get a man that has resources, power, and they want to have that man under their finger, and they want that man to do whatever they want him to do, whatever they want them to do. Basically, they want the hook. They want the hook, and they want the hook to basically uh, give all his power to her. So whenever she gets mad, she wants the hook to turn into the hook. She wants David Banner to turn into the hook whenever she gets mad. It ain't about when he gets mad. That's how they think. It's like, bitch, so you telling me you want me to bring you, you telling me that you want me to make you my woman so I can take care of your bills, watch over you 24/7, deal with your emotional ass every month when your period comes over, pay your phone bill, and what am I getting in exchange again? Some used up box? Like, you're not a virgin. What are you offering me that I can't get somewhere else? Oh, I'm genuine. Oh, I'm real. Oh, I'm loyal. Bitch, no, you ain't. You just told me 5 lies already. You bitch, it's your nature to lie. Quit lying. Like you ain't shit. It's the same way. You're asking for a relationship. We're not asking for relationships. I can be lonely and I can just sleep with women for the day to the day that I die and I'll be perfectly content. Women need a community. Y'all need to have groups and things like y'all hive minded. Y'all like to have birthday parties with the kids and talk with the other women and be a part of something. Men, we don't care about that shit. The men that do decide to be a part of those things, they're only doing it for you and for the kids. Our nature isn't the same. So when I'm talking to this girl, I basically say to her, so how can you get mad at your man for not dealing with you no more or deciding to leave you, or you deciding to leave your man because he had other women or he wanted to do what he wanted to do when he's paying the cost to be the boss? That's the way it goes. You asked him to save you from the other men that's raping and pillaging outside. He didn't ask you to save him. But in her mind, she basically saying men and women are the same. Okay, cool. Let's go back to the same analogy. If men and women are so much similar, then why when men start raping and pillaging, why you don't see women grouping up and creating their own apocalypse times and things like that? I'll tell you why. Women are cowards. And I ain't saying it to be like a woman hater, but what I'm saying is this. If you go online right now and you look at videos, just go look at videos of when dogs attack kids. Anytime you see there's a little boy with his sister and the little girl is the older sister, watch what happens when a dog charges at them and attack them. Just go watch a random video. The little girl always pushes her little brother in front of the dog to save herself. That's the nature of women. Women gonna always do that, even if it's their little brother. In the animal kingdom, the females literally sit back and watch the new male king lion come in and kill off her current kids and have kids with him right afterwards. Look at slavery. The Europeans came and killed off the Indian people, which are black people, raped us, changed our brains, and then they put it in the history books and told us that's what they doing to us. Look at TV. Black women still are doing interracial relationships. I can understand if anybody else did interracial relationships, but black women still do it. So what I'm trying to say is this: women are cowards by nature. I ain't hating them. I'm stating the facts. So that's why if we were in apocalypse times, women wouldn't sit back and group up together. For one, even if they did group up together, they gonna get their ass kicked. A group of high school boys playing AAU basketball would cook females that play in the WNBA, professional. They would be dunking all over those women. That's just the way it is. That's the way God made the world. Don't get mad at me, get mad at God. I'm just a messenger. But that's the thing about these women. These women are so masculine, and that's why they die single and die alone being cat ladies and dog ladies. Because they so content in trying to prove that they're right. So when they younger, people are listening. People are trying to change their mind because they hot. But when you get older and we know you got a high body count. You got like 4 kids and shit like that. Ain't nobody caring about what you talking about. They only listen to you because you was attractive. So when that shit starts to fade, the men start to fade. So that all that power that you get as a woman, that shit is only for a certain amount of time. So you can sit back and try to get every bang for your buck, or you can realize that you got to trade that shit in. Because like being a woman is like being a millionaire. Y'all all get to be millionaires. What are you doing with your investment? That's the question. What are you doing with your investment? That's where you win it. Women like to take their money, and just like most people who do when they hit the lottery, y'all like to take y'all money and y'all like to blow it. And then when y'all blew it, you want to try to give people advice on how to invest money. What are you talking about? You just blew all your money. You blew all your goddamn money that the universal God gave you, and now you're trying to tell people how to invest. Make that make sense. Men, we have to go and work to become millionaires. And even when men put all the work in, sometimes the ball don't roll in your hands. Sometimes you still won't end up being a millionaire. Sometimes you can die before you become a millionaire. But we're not trust fund babies. We have to go in and get that shit out the mud to become a millionaire. So when we become a millionaire, how you gonna tell me how to spend my money when I just watched you blow all your money? Think about that. You blew all your money when you was a trust fund baby. The money was given to you. I worked hard to figure out how to make 6 figures, how to make 100K, and then how to make 500K. Then I went back to 50K. Then I went back up to $1 million. I had to go through a whole process. And when it's all said and done, you gonna come telling me after you done blew all your money what I should do with my money. That I should give my money over to you. That I should take care of you when you don't provide nothing to me but a headache and a used up vagina. Think about that. But women sit back and say this is woman hating. How am I woman hating? I'm stating the facts. These are logic. This logic. You can look this shit up. It makes sense.